Welcome to Developing Palates. This review recap is brought to you by J.C. Newman. Founded in 1895 by Julius Caesar Newman, J.C. Newman Cigar Company is the oldest family-owned premium cigar maker in America. J.C. Newman rolls its El Rollage, factory throwouts, and Trader Jack's cigars by hand-operated vintage cigar machines at its historic cigar factory in Tampa, Florida. It also hand-rolls its Brick House, Perla del Mar, El Baton, and Quorum cigars at the J.C. Newman Pinza Cigar Factory in Esteli, Nicaragua. J.C. Newman's Diamond Crown, Maximus, Julius Caesar, and Black Diamond cigars are handmade at Tabacalera A Fuente in the Dominican Republic. With its longtime partners, the Fuente family, the Newmans founded the Cigar Family Charitable Foundation, which supports low-income families in the Dominican Republic with education, healthcare, vocational training, and clean water. Learn more by visiting jcnewman.com. Hello, everyone. Aaron Loomis here in the Ventura Cigar Company studio. With me today is Jiunn Liu, Seth Geis, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Doing awesome.
What's up, Ireland?
What's up, Ireland? John, you're still on Ireland time,
Still
man.
on Ireland time, man. Where's my Guinness?
Where's my Guinness?
What's the time zone there? GMT 0?
-1, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's whatever the time is right now, plus 7 hours.
Current time in Dublin.
So current time in Dublin would
2:01.
be
It's 2:01 a.m. So
yeah,
it's
2:01 a.m.
+5.
So
Don't give me that
so
+7 stuff.
So I should have been in bed 4 hours ago, I think is how that works.
Yeah. All right, so today we are talking about the Florida Sun-Grown Limited Edition Trunk Press Toro. It's kind of a Toro Extra, 6-inch by 54 ring gauge. Comes out of the La Gran Fabrica Drew Estate factory in Nicaragua. Wrapper is Connecticut Broadleaf, binders from Mexico. Filler is Florida Sun-Grown, Nicaragua, and Honduras. Price point is $15, and the cigar was released in June of 2016. So, Jiunn, how about you tell us about your overall thoughts on this cigar?
This is good cigar, medium strength, medium body, medium plus strength, medium plus body. It's the strength is surprisingly, it's pretty evident in the very beginning. Like even with like a few draws in, like I could tell that it was going to be one of the stronger cigars. But the flavor matched. I mean, got like a lot of cocoa, baking spices, minerals. It had this this is gonna make me sound like a total fucking douchebag, but like I put in a very unique terroir, like a mustiness barnyard to it. And the reason I say it this way is because a lot of the times when you drink wine, you could kind of tell the kind of different earthiness and minerals that different wines will have that's specific to certain regions at times. So that's kind of like what I meant by this. Anyways, douchebagginess aside, retro, deeper notes of cocoa. I got some nice red pepper spice coming out of it. A lot of layered chocolate cedar combo within the finish. In terms of construction, it was good, but it wasn't. There were some negatives within the second third. I had to do some fairly major touch-ups, which is weird because this is like a typical Drew Estate cigar that just like burned by itself. But for whatever reason, within the second third, it didn't do so, and the draw was pretty good.
All right, Seth, how about you? What were your overall thoughts on this one?
This is like, man, this takes FSG to a whole new level, in my opinion. I mean, I never was a big fan of the FSG, but man, changing the filler blend, getting that Connecticut broadleaf wrapper and that Mexican binder really, really makes the cigar pop. I mean, it's rich, it's complex, it's got some meatiness, some spices. I even got like that. I was got like this like kind of like really sweet maple syrup, rich quality. You kind of got that with like the Underground Dogmas. Great flavors. It didn't burn great, but it's just like really awesome flavors.
That's it. That's a good point, because I was tasting this like really unique sweet creaminess out of it, and like I think you just kind of said it perfectly.
It wasn't that little terroir.
I think it was, but the non-douche part of me wanted to talk about the maple sweetness.
Yeah, it's the realness, right? No, I mean, listen, I think I never have been a big fan of the FSGs. I'd smoke this. I don't care. I don't know what the prices are on the regular FSGs. I'd rather buy a box of these. And I'd love just to see it in some different vitolas or even round it out. I think it's just a better blend. They should have I don't know who tweaked this and how they got here, but this is where they should have been.
Mm-hmm.
All right, John, how about you?
Yeah, Jeff Borshowitz is a mad scientist with tobacco. This definitely is Seth. This takes FSG to a whole different level. If you're a fan of the regular FSG, this is like going from, your average street bike to a custom made chopper that's 1200 cc's. You got to put on your big boy pants to smoke this. This is
Indian motorcycle.
Yeah, this is what? No, that's a different brand, Jiunn. It's a different brand. So this is definitely medium full, and it's I like a medium full or full cigar that brings the flavors with it. There's nothing that's more frustrating to me to get a more full bodied cigar and not have the flavors match that intensity, and this had it. And I definitely got the terroir character that you're talking about, Jiunn.
Thank you.
And I think that's actually an aspect
fuck
of
you.
of FSG tobacco. It's got this like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like if you were to take orange peel and what do they call it? Compost it, right? Like that kind of mustiness. And I think it's a trademark of the tobacco. Regardless, Seth, I agree with you. Like, I don't really care how much these cost. It's a really good cigar. The smoky experience is really consistent all the way through. And it was one of those ones where you light it up and you take 2 puffs and you're like, oh man, this is gonna be good. And I love that. I love that I can light up a cigar, take 2 puffs, and go, okay, here we go. This is a good cigar experience. I didn't have any construction or draw issues. I actually found the both to be excellent. Draw was like perfect. I think I had to do one touch up for the burn, but I mean, one touch up, who cares? So yeah, man, these are good. I want to take these out to dinner and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Aaron, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, I thought this limited edition was another good offering from FSG. I mean, I dig the regular FSGs, and this cigar provides that orange pith, which is the white part of the orange for the not so smart people out there. But it's a note that I get from the FSG, the original one, and that's present here. I dig that. I mean, it's got like it's like this like airy, like just hint of orange note kind of thing. It's pretty good, but it's really rich flavor profile. Got that combination of wood and kind of some dark earth to it. So if you like that, darker profile with some more strength, then this is going to be something that you probably dig. I think it probably pairs really well with whiskey, bourbon, whatever. I mean, it can stand up to that level of alcohol. So if you like to pair with drinks and things like that, that'd be a good shot. But yeah, I mean, I had a little bit of wavy burn, but other than that, draw was perfect. No real issues in regards to that. But yeah, man, I have no problem smoking a bunch more of these. And if you haven't smoked FSG and you like a darker profile, just pick this one up as the first one to smoke, and then you can go from there. All right, let's get into the scores. Start at the top. John, you gave it a 7.33. Seth and Jiunn, you both gave it a 6.87. I gave it a 6.73. So John, 7.33.
Yeah, man, this is when we talk cigars of the year candidates. It's a little bit early in the season, but this is the kind of cigar where you smoke it and you're like, this is absolutely going to land on my top 25 cigars of the year. Now, it is a little limited in terms of production and cost, but again, I don't really care because it's a really good cigar, and that's really my only criteria for scoring is it a good cigar? Yes. Will I smoke it again? I'd love to. Away we go.
Yeah. All right, Jiunn, how about you? Go first, 6.87.
Yeah, it's a solid score. It's interesting. I think about something like this and how we just went through the video recap of that Oliva Gilberto Connecticut shade.
Yeah.
Right. But like that one technically scored better because it had better draw and burn. It was aromatic perfect. Whereas something like this, it didn't. But in terms of the flavor experience, I prefer this way more than that Oliva. You know what I mean? So that's, think about it that way. It's kind of unfortunate. But nonetheless, like I'll happily smoke more of this. And like Connecticut Broadleaf definitely plays on the FSG. Like love to see more renditions of this too.
All right, so that's 6.87.
Yeah, man, it's a great stick. I mean, it's just, I as I said, man, I just think this is what this is what takes the FSG to a whole new level. And John's right, man. It does. The FSG tobacco, I mean, we've smoked it by itself. There's a distinct quality to it. It's almost like that.
Would you say like a terroir kind of a distinctness?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Medio Tempo by
Yeah.
Aganorsa. You can get
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You can get those profiles. They're really distinct.
It's got a fingerprint.
Yeah, and
for
it's
sure.
it's awesome, and it pairs well with this. You know, it just soars with this blend, man. It soars.
Yeah, I had a 6.73, and I thought it was good flavor profile throughout.
Which can we just talk about how that's a ridiculously high score for you?
Yeah, and well, the one thing we have to note is that this is a 2016 release, and our scoring was a little bit different back then. Construction played a little bit more of a part in it, so it kind of tweaks things a little bit. So you kind of have to just take that in consideration for some of the scores for the older cigars. But still, even if it wasn't, it'd still be a pretty good score. I mean, when I score 2 out of the 3/3 as good, the cigar's on the right track. So, it was really good. So I would definitely smoke more of these. Seth, we need to get you and Brooks Whittington into a room to see who can pronounce Medio Tiempo correctly first.
Medio Tempo.
Yeah. Okay. You would do it pretty good, I guess. I think he had like
That was
12 tries. 12 tries on there.
Why? What? How did he say it?
You have to watch the video. I don't know. I can't.
How do I say it?
No. How does Brooks say it? Every which way, but the correct way. So.
Oh, what I say?
Medio Tiempo.
Medio Tempo.
Yeah. Earlier you had an issue with it. It just reminded me of the half wheel video, so I thought I'd bring it up.
Just busting on me for my
Busting
pronunciation.
balls.
That's right.
Balls.
I mean, fuck.
Busting.
Dude, Coop says Costa Rica. No one says shit, and then I get
Costa Rica.
busted.
Yeah, but he's from New York. And you
I
expect
get
that out of
busted
him,
for
right?
this.
You expect that out of a New Yorker.
Coop's
You know?
introductions. I want to do someone to piece together all of his introductions for primetime, and to just absolutely blow them. And then when he gets to the Aaron part, and then he'll get really solid, be like, and what did he say? And broadcasting from Ventura Studios in California.
You know, I just
love you,
saw the his like little commercial. His little. Have you seen it on Facebook? If you do it or YouTube, you see the little his little commercial and
Right.
I just saw that for the first time before you guys did your show with Skip Hector and friggin' Saka. I almost died laughing. I was watching this. I'd never seen that before. I was just dying. Like, no shit, this is fucking real. And there's all these photos and videos. I'm like, oh my God. It was epic.
All right. Any other final thoughts about the cigar? Or are we going to wrap it up?
I can't believe that this is 2016, which shows that I don't pay enough attention, or it just has not gotten the attention that it really deserves.
Yeah. I
I
feel
don't
you.
know how that flew under my radar.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Why do we wait till now to review it?
Well, here's the thing, though. I mean, yes, it's flown under our radar, possibly, but at the same time, is this just something that like they've never really done anything or talked about?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if this is. Only like from Corona.
I thought this is a shop
I don't know if it
exclusive.
is,
I could
but
said it was national. I don't know. I've never.
yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it started out as shop exclusive and then
Yeah.
it went to national distribution. I mean, one thing is for sure, every time Jeff does a new collaboration or blend with FSG, I feel like each iteration is gaining in complexity. And so now when I hear about, whoever he's pairing with to do an FSG, I'm excited to try that out because I think it's going to be, it's kind of how a famous two-letter manufacturer used to be back in the day, where you were excited for his blends, and now you're excited to smoke an average experience. Whereas with Jeff's cigars, I'm excited to, it could be FSG Connecticut, and I'd be like, yeah, man, let's light it up. FSG Connecticut, let's get her done.
Who's the famous two-letter?
Yeah.
You'll figure it out.
I'm really struggling here. man.
Yeah,
the alphabet is the
alphabet.
yeah. Just say the alphabet.
Rhymes with BJ.
All right, this recap video has gone way off the rails.
If you just catch this video on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to us. But check out the written review on the website, developmenthouse.com. Follow us on all the social media channels. You can catch all of our review caps on podcasts, so iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.
Florida sun grown